Oh, come, let us adore Him. For you alone are worthy. Oh, oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Christ the Lord. Oh, Christ the Lord. He is Christ. Oh, He is Christ. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. It is Christmas time. Is the most wonderful time of the year for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it is the most wonderful time. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that's here this morning, those of you that have commented, those of you that are just quietly listening. This is just a quick pop in to say hello to Terry, hello to Allie, hello to Rebecca. Thank you guys for commenting in the comments. Listen, wait a minute. Did I say the 5 of you listening? Is 6 of you listening right now? Man, it's a story. I say it over and over again. Same story. I need more sleep. I need more sleep, y'all. It's like, David, that's not on us. You get to control that. And it's like, yeah, you're right. I was out last night, a little late, came home, and talking to my wife, talking about the day. And before you know it, it's like 1:30. It's like, yo, that is, that's good. That's good. And 5:30 rolls 5:30 rolls around real quick. Cause I'm up at that time. Usually I prep the stream ahead of time the night before. And I thought of going live every day. And I was like, I'm not gonna make it. Everyone's doing, Vlogmas and getting the videos out and doing the things. Definitely will be recording some videos. And Rebecca says she wakes up at 4:15 a.m. to watch a channel that reads the Bible, and then she comes over here. That's cool. I like that. And it is 21 in Central Missouri and 23 in Kansas City, Missouri. It is 32 degrees right now as I'm looking at my watch. It is giving me the activity of the hour. Man, my eyes just started to water. Just give me a moment, y'all. Just give me a moment. 1 second. Look at the piano and my glasses. Right there. Glasses. Whoa. Charlotte, sometimes. Good morning. 62 degrees. Charlotte, sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I wish I could see 67 right now. But that would probably be an anomaly for our time zone. For our time zone. Hello to Sharia. Hello. 62 degrees, Charlotte, sometimes. Man, that's just beautiful. What's the weather like in Texas to Sharia? Saying hello. What's the weather like in Texas? In central Massachusetts, where I am, let me see, what's the closest big city? Fitchburg. Weather Fitchburg. Man, 35 degrees. And weather for Columbia, Missouri, it is 23, -5 Celsius. Let's look at the weather in Kissimmee, Florida, which is where, oh, I messed that up. Oh, okay. 64 degrees, 18. Wind is blowing from the north at 2 miles an hour. Humidity 90%. Let's check Orlando. Anyways, so that's something. You know what? I should probably put it on here. My shirt says, I love my church, Ali. I love my church. It's a program they came out with, I think, last year. So I got one extra large, but it's on the small side of extra large. Like, yo, this is supposed to be loose on me. Lucid me, Lord. 62 degrees in Orlando. Wow. But I'm grateful for this season. I remember growing up that, you hear all the songs and you watch all the movies. And there's one movie, a holiday movie that I have not watched. And I think it's a Wonderful Life. I'm putting that out there, and I'm probably gonna get it from people. Like, what? You haven't watched? It's a wonderful, bruh. You better sit down and and go watch It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, yes, I should do it. I should do it, but I have not. So I cannot um, I cannot give any opinion on that. I apologize. I said, boy, you better get over there and get it together. You haven't watched it? I do not know. I like Die Hard. Die Hard is a good one. Home Alone. Home Alone 2, but not It's a Wonderful Life. The point of the stream is the most wonderful time of the year. Tis the season. People are more solicitous during this season. They're more apt. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Rebecca, Rebecca, come on. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Guy was going home. It was Christmas. You could see in the opening scenes that it's all about Christmas. It takes place at Christmas time. Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah. In fact, I think all of them are Christmas movies, but especially the first one. The first one, Die Hard, is definitely a Christmas movie. One of my favorite Christmas movies for a long time. Actually, it was, I only think about it during the season, or if someone mentions Bruce, right? Bruce Willis, the main actor. People say the hero or the central character. Central character. The ref. Um, but yeah. So I just wanted to stop by and say hello to people before I get back to the music. Back to the music. And because once I start talking, I can go for a while. I can go for a while, but I didn't prepare anything to talk about today. It was just going to be about the season. I believe that this season is is a great time to exemplify what we talk about all year round. Is using the hands, using the using our voice, using our heart, powered by love to make a difference. That's it. People are more apt to hear you out, to lend a helping hand, to put a few more dollars uh, to a charity or a food bank. You know what I mean? So I say it's the most wonderful time of the year. If people are willing to do it, more so now, when we talk about peace, goodwill toward men, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And it's also when people come together, family and friends. Sometimes some people don't like the holiday season because they don't have the family they used to. You know, people have died and gone on, and the holidays just ain't the same without them. And that's where we get the opportunity to reach out, make new connections, make new stories, tell of the glories of years gone past, but also look forward for what's ahead. I'm grateful. I've got the joy and the peace in my soul, and that allows me to come before you today. Even on the days when I don't want to, I don't want, there are days I really don't want to, but I think of the reason why. One, to leave a legacy. One, to share in the goodness of what I have received so that you can share in that goodness too. I look at each and every one of you as I see your names passing by, scrolling. And I am grateful for the opportunity because I'm telling you, last night, millions did not make it. Millions did not make it. But I opened my eyes this morning and rolled over, put my feet to the floor, and stood up. I still have the activity of my limbs. I can stand on my own volition. I can still cognitively think and put two words one behind the other in a logical sentence. Subject, verb, object. Maybe there's an adjective or adjective, or there's an adverb, a qualifying word, a pronoun, a conjunction, a different tense in my verbiage. If it's past tense or future tense or the present continuous tense, something related to what I'm saying. I'm doing it in real time without thinking. I have got a lot to give God thanks for and a lot to be grateful for. That's why we praise. Um, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's just that good. I'm grateful. Yo, man. So let's get back to the music. Gail at night, welcome. Welcome. We're glad Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Ooh, Gail is here. Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Oh, oh. Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. We're gonna sing and play. We're gonna sing and play. Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Oh, Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Oh, 'tis the season. We got a reason to party today. Because Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Oh, Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Oh, I like that. Oh man, you see what happens? You show up and you get a tune. Gail is here. Gail is here. Let's have a party today. Whoa. All right, David. Get back to the rest of the tune. 'Tis the season. The most wonderful time of the year. Just thought of something else, but I'm gonna save that for Wednesday's stream. The most wonderful time of the year. Thank you, Gail, for stopping by. There was a song request listed here. Yeah. Gail, you might see that. You might see that in another stream. Well, not another stream, but I'll make um I'll make that a tune. Flesh it out. You know what? I should just make a video on how I come up with these ideas. I don't know how I actually come up with these ideas. They just come. Like I'm just, oh, hey, it's a Gail. Gail is here. And that's the main hook. And then, so it's the kick, snare, and the hi-hat. Think cameo, you know. We have that backbeat going, the bass and the kick, and then doo-doo, doo-doo, and creative juices are going, and then we have a party, and we're celebrating life. We're celebrating the goodness. We're celebrating the peace and the joy. Because I am genuinely glad we talked about joy before. Joy. Genuinely glad to be together. Right? And that genuinely glad to be togetherness comes from within. And I saw Gail type. I was like, yo, Gail, what's going on? Right? I'm genuinely interested in her well-being. We can be in the same space and celebrate each other. Celebrate. That's Rebecca the same way. And Terry and singing psalms together. Great, great joy. To Sharia, great joy. To just being in the same space. All right. So we have The Little Drummer Boy, which is Rebecca's favorite tune. Yeah. 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 The Little Drummer Boy. Here we go. Let me make this a little spicy. Let's make this a little spicy. We're going to spice it up. We're going to spice it up. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? This tempo feels like 84. Might be 80. Yeah. So we're gonna do like this. All right, let's just rock this out like this. Let's just rock this out like this. All right. Just for you, Rebecca. Just because you asked. Oh, this may not work. Ah, messed it up. So we're gonna quantize this to the 16, and let's hear what it sounds like. Wow, that was good. Thank you for inspire. I don't think I've done that before. It's the first time that I actually just like, hold on, I could get a little track going for this song. I've done it for other songs, but not for this song. So, oh, I really need to get my looper. I really need to get my looper. I gotta find it, and put it out there, get it in the chain so that I can put stuff together on the fly. All right. Rebecca, I hope you like that. I hope you like that. Terry has a question. He's like, Mr. David, have you heard my gospel song, The Battle Been Fought, Victory Won? I don't think I have, Minister Reverend Deacon, Associate Minister, Reserve Deacon, sorry. Associate Minister, Reserve Deacon. Ah, Terry, Associate Minister, Reserve Deacon, Terry. Mr. Terry, you don't have to 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 gaslight me. It's like, oh no, you're not gaslighting. I believe you honestly believe that, and I'm grateful for your support, dedication. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. And Gale at Night, thank you for liking my um, songs. Like, oh, I love you, David. We appreciate you and love you too, Gale at Night. You gotta lock it and bring it. Right? See what I did there? But really do appreciate you, all that you're doing in the community, for what you bring, and the panels you used to have late at night in the pandemic. You provided a space for people to come together and voice their um, opinions on community activity, the things happening, uh, the Floyd situation, the G Floyd, BLM, all of the things that were going on during the pandemic and beyond. And so, yeah, that's how we roll. That's how we roll. I am glad to be able to come before you today. Not gonna be before you long, as you know how the pundits give it. Not gonna be before you long, meaning that hey, we're gonna give it all we have for this short time. My pastor preached one of the shortest sermons he's ever preached. It took him all of like 15 minutes to get that word out. And it was so impactful. So impactful. So impactful. Um, just talking about if you have the word, you can speak that word. It's aligned with the scriptures. You make the decision to let that spirit in and you shine out when you go. People coming forward to rededicate themselves. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year. when friends will be calling and everyone's crawling to say, be of good cheer. I just couldn't remember the words of the song. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And Terry said it earlier, or is it Ali that said it? Singing Psalms together. We know the reason for the season. I believe it was Ali. It's Jesus. It's the reason for the season. But as we're in that season, some people may not acknowledge or know. So we, as the light, people who know, we don't have to preach to them. It's like, yo, get Jesus or you're done. No, we're just letting that love show through. And if they're willing to listen, then you tell them. It's like, even if they're not willing to listen, it's like, no, we're not trying to force anybody to do this thing. We're just going to love them. That's it. That's it. You just love them, and they ask you a question, you give them the answer. Till they ask the question, I'm just gonna love. But I'm genuinely glad to be together. Genuinely glad to be together. And that's the classic definition of joy. And when someone say, no, joy comes from within. He's like, yes. But what is it? How do you know it when you see it? Like when I see my wife, my heart, well, there's love and there's other things there too. But genuinely glad to be in the same space. You know, you could love somebody, but it's like, nah, we ain't vibing together. I love you, but you gotta stay over there. You know. Um, I forgive you, but you gotta stay, there's boundaries, right? You can set boundaries, healthy boundaries that allows us to exist in the same space because, you know, I love you, but you have not received that love and your joy is not in the right place. So you stay over there. Oh man. Respect is more than an Aretha Franklin song. Right. I'm talking about that, but I'm I'm talking about genuinely glad to be in the same space. When you think about it at its basic level, that is joy. And so when you have God's love in your heart and you're genuinely glad to be with him, you know he's already genuinely glad to be with me. Uh, and I can share that with someone else. I remember there was a guy that had not been to church for a while. And then he texted me, he's like, hey, David, I'm coming tomorrow. And the day before service. And so I was like, yo, you better believe I'm going to give you a hug. And as he walked in, my hands went in. He's like, yo. And I just ran to him and I gave him a big old hug because I was genuinely, my heart erupted in joy. Oh, it was so good. So good. He had been through a tough time and just being able to come back together was amazing. Was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Such a good dude. Hey, just thinking about it, I was like, my heart, because I was genuinely glad, genuinely happy, genuine. Man, so good. Yeah. Um, Thank you for those observations, Terry. I appreciate that. And, just genuinely glad that you are here, bro. Absolutely. Fire. Like, if you want to get some encouragement, bring Terry around. No, Terry, we value you as you're a valued member of our community, and we appreciate you. I know there are some of you who have gone uh, gone rogue, right? But I'm grateful for the work that you do here each and every day. All right. I was just waiting around till 7 so I can hand you guys off over to. We go to Tasharia today. Go to Tasharia today. Um, I've started sending you guys over to Barry walking exercise for your health. And but today I believe we're gonna hit up. This is the first um first Monday, first day of December. We're gonna get our good friend there. Oh, I was wondering what is going on. Switch account. Let's get this guy on here. Oh man. So the other day I showed you that there's oh water pipes. It was really, really loud. Someone was using the water upstairs. And so I muted temporarily and I told myself, David, you muted the mic. Check to make sure. David, the mic is muted. And I said it several times and then I started working on what I was working on. But I forgot to release the sound. I no, I yeah, that was me. That was all me. That was all me. And I was saying to Terry, is like Terry, I know this. I know this. I have seen this myself as well. It's like these grays, these gray hairs, even though my wife says they're not gray, they're white. David, you gotta own this. Like, nope, they're not white. They're gray. It's not gonna make me look any younger to acknowledge that they're white. So I'll tell her that I acknowledge that these are white hairs and not grays. I'll have to admit that because I've been denying it for years. It's like, oh, look at your white hairs. It's like, babe, these are not white. They're gray. It's like, it's like, keep telling yourself that. But Terry, I have seen too many funerals where people have regrets about not telling that they love them. It's a disease. I make it a point to tell all the people who have a positive impact on me that I love them. Terry, that is the epitome of love and joy. Genuinely glad to be with you. I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to just hold it in. Thank you, Terry. I love you too, man. I do. Oh, I needed that today. I needed it. Thank you, Terry. Man, so today is the most wonderful time of the year. Today, it is the most wonderful time of the year. And what emerged for me was joy. Joy. People say Jesus, others, yourself, joy. But just genuinely glad to be with you. Those are not sad tears, they're happy tears. Genuinely glad to be together. I've seen too many funerals where the decedent can no longer receive the love you have for them because they're gone, they've passed on. And so we're not gonna do that here. It's like I love you. The Barney song. I don't know if we're going to sing the Barney song, but oh, is today your birthday? She says, yes, I'm coming back for my birthday. Oh, happy Monday. There was someone's birthday gonna be on today. I knew we got Natachovi, and I was able to send her the song. I completed it and mixed it and sent it on to her. It's a happy birthday. Not day, it's a happy birthday. Woo! Oh man, that song gets me dancing every time. Genuinely glad to be together, right? Genuinely glad to be together. Happy Monday, Lisa. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. You know what? I was going to be happy that you were here. I was. But you start talking about doubles. For those of you who don't know, I'm originally from the island of Trinidad. And in our country, Trinidad and Tobago, we have a street delicacy. It's kind of like a fried dough, not like um, well, it's a fried dough, soft fried dough. You take the flour, you put it together in the um, and you put it together. You fry the dough, and then you put curried chickpeas, curried curry, not like Thai, but like um, India, right? You put the curried chickpeas, and then you take the second. It's kind of like a chickpea sandwich. Yo, Marie, Marie Ellis, unique vlog. Wow. See, I really don't like the short and the work play live morning. So anyway, I was explaining what doubles was because um, are you in Trinidad? Did you go down for Doc's service? I think it's on today at 8 o'clock. There is something happening at 8 today, 8 a.m. Anyway, so Trinidad doubles. You take the curry. Do I have that? Uh, no, that's not the one. Oy, it's the steel drums. I will have to find it. Oh, here it is. So you have the two pieces of fried dough. We call that the bara. And then there are um, curried chickpeas and condiments. So you could put pepper, cucumbers, mango, um, tamarind sauce, usually a sweet sauce, and there it is. I need to put that on the stream deck so I can explain to people what doubles is. It is one of my absolute favorite. Okay. Yes. Yes, you were showing the wonderful, wonderful things happening in your city. And I wanted to just say, hey, I'm here looking along with you. So glad that you were able to share that. Oh, okay. That is the end of an era. Yeah. So what Lisa is talking of us about is there was a young man who became an older man. His name was Dr. Vernon Andrews, and he was a pillar, a fixture on the school at the school where um, I attended for my elementary and high school and the first part of my college education. He was a musician, but he was also a living historian of the things that happened at that school and could relate. He had been there his whole life, basically, unless except when he left to go to the States to study music. I believe he studied music and came back and was the choir director and directed various choirs and just was a pillar in the community. Just absolutely great man of stature, a statesman. He was the president of the college at one time and really made a difference for us growing up. We always had him there and passed on last a few weeks ago. And his funeral is today, I believe. Lisa was just relaying that she was down in Trinidad for something else, and she had some doubles and was trying to get me all angry. That was not her intent. Trust me. I was pretending to be angry, but I'm really happy for you. Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that. They he wow. We could talk about that offline. Um but there are so many stories of the things that he did that we will be talking for days just regaling the stories. Man, man. Yeah, I usually go to Sings on Columbia Road in Boston. Matter of fact, I drove by there Saturday night. Yeah, I drove by there Saturday night. Like Sings. But it was later, so he was closed. He closes at like 8 or 9. So I had doubles last week too. Yeah. But it was on Sunday, last week Sunday. Not this Sunday, but last week. I was driving around Boston and I said, you know what, let me take a break. And I stopped by Sings and I was like, yo, let me get two. Yo, the price of doubles gone way up, Dread. Yo, I inflation, tariffs, call it what you will, maneuvers in the Gulf of America, or as the rest of the world calls it, the Gulf of Mexico. Oh man, or the Caribbean Sea, what you call it? The maneuverings of Mary's, all right, Marie Ellis unique vlog. There you are. The Cold Pot in Hyde Park. I have tried to get over there, but I don't think they do doubles every day. Maybe you're closer to them. Maybe you're closer to them. Oh my goodness, he started me going down the line. Yes, anyway, in the Caribbean Sea, there are maneuverings of Navy assets in close by to our favorite island. They're everywhere around the world, don't get me wrong. But yeah. So I'll try the cold pot in Hyde Park. I'll try them out. I'm always down for a good doubles. Wherever I go, I try to find and see if there are things. So we went to in October we went to Southern California and I looked there's a spot in LA that had doubles, but I didn't get a chance to go over there and sample. In August for my son's wedding, we were out in Sacramento and I checked, but there wasn't anything for miles around. You have to, I think LA is like the closest, which was like, I don't know, 8, 10 hours away from Sacramento. It's a long drive. An hour flight, but a long drive. So that was something that I tried to do, but I didn't get to. I was bummed out about that. I'm like, man. See, 721. Talking. Just talking. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's the most wonderful time of the year for sure. 'Tis the season. People are more apt to give and share and listen. So that's why I'm talking. I want to say thank you to Work, Play, Live, Marie's unique vlog, Marie Ellis unique vlog. I'm just gonna send you guys over to Barry because why not? Very walking exercise for your health. Very walking exercise for your health. Mhm. Walking, walking, talking, looking for your shadow with Liz. Very walking exercise for your. Yeah, so it's a tune that I came up with while I was live, and like Gale at night. I went back to the studio and I said, "Hey, let's see what we can cook up with this." And so that's what it came out with. I'm like, okay, we could we could make this a little bit like more reggae, and I don't know what it is about reggae, but you know, Barry's from Jamaica, so it fit. It's his tune. Otherwise, well, I mean, I made it, so I guess I could play it, but I'll get his permission before I play it here on the channel. Family, it's been real. It's been good. It's been really good. I'm grateful that I got a chance today to remind you to use your hands, use your voice, use your heart, powered by love, because it's the season, the most wonderful time of the year to, to make a difference, to be the reason someone smiles today. It is my absolute privilege and an honor to have been your host for the last hour and a half. Well, hour and 24 minutes. I'm grateful and I'm delighted to be able to do it. We look forward to seeing you on Wednesday when we get to do this all over again. I'm not participating in Vlogmas this year, but you may see a video of some kind. Today is also the last day um, to get 40% off Ecamm, which is a software that I'm using. If you have a desire to share your content online, where you can turn up the loudspeaker on your greatness. Listen, this is the software to use. If you have Mac, notice that's a MacBook Pro. I believe it's an Intel, or it's the M1 version. It's got the clamshell, the the rounded bottom. Yeah, I believe now the MacBook Pros have the square. They're square. Mine is square in MacBook Pro. So this might be a MacBook Air or the original M1 MacBook. But you can try for 14 days trial, get into all of the things and make sure you get into, but it's 40% off the annual price. 40% off. I'm just saying, check it out today. You know what? Let me drop that link in the chat. 40% makes it cheaper than StreamYard. Get it while it's hot. I think I put that in correctly. Listen, watch it not work. Nope. new customers. Right. I don't talk about it a lot, but there it is. So that's what I wanted to leave with you. And as we go, I'm just so grateful for you each and every day, making the difference in the space that you're in. It is your boy David Hunt, the minstrel, bringing harmony and healing hands to the world. I'm delighted for the opportunity today to tell you I love you and that I'm genuinely glad to have been with you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Mary Ellis, Unique Vlog, Workplay Live TV, Gale at Night, Rebecca, Touch by Yarn, Lisa MD, the Associate Minister Reserve Deacon Terry Jones. Um, who else was here today? Singing Psalms together, Charlotte sometimes, and blessing and more blessing. Blessing and more blessing to you. We're grateful that you were able to be here today. I pray that healing would flow to your whole body. I pray that peace and blessings would walk after you today. Goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Goodness is running after you. It's running after you. Running after you. I'm thankful. Blessings. It's a grace and peace, fam. We'll see you in the next video or around these internet streets. God bless. Take care. Ciao for now.